How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to talk about would I rather have 50,000 followers, but they're like all high net worth individuals, or let's say above average, right? Or I would have like a 2 million follower page, but it's like a meme page and a bunch of kids follow me. Let's jump into it. So, first of all, you can see over here, one of my followers commented, uh, would love would you personally say an Instagram page that has 40 to 50,000 followers of high net worth individuals? High net worth individual, first of all, means 30 million plus in net worth. So I think on Instagram it's very hard to have a big community of that. Let's talk more about people who just have a high paying job, like realtors, like insurance agents, like people in finance, like business owners and stuff like that, who let's say have a net worth of $100,000 or more. And high net worth individuals is not the right way to call them, but I said yes, 100%. Meme pages with millions of followers rarely make money. And if they claim they do, either they're lying or they actually do make the money by promoting OF models, okay? And I said, just not my cup of tea. Do whatever you want, though. So if you're hungry for money, go for it, you know? But the thing with marketing is if you can market OF, you can pretty much market anything, okay? The same structure applies. Obviously, it's a bit harder to make money with different kind of products and offers, but if you can manage to market that, you can manage anything. So I'm choosing to, promote something else that I align with. And by the way, I have built a big page on Instagram called Passionate Income. You probably already know, with 1 million followers of, let's say, somewhat high net worth individuals, right? The page is Passionate Income. You can check it out. This is my personal brand. Also, check that out. But basically, this page is made for entrepreneurs and business owners, okay? So just wanted to point that out before we jump into the math, okay? Because I want to pull up some numbers for you guys, just so you understand. As a kid, I was always interested in math and more like in numbers. I'm a numbers guy. I love numbers, and numbers are just clear, factical, logical. I love jumping into numbers. So let's say you do have a meme page, right? And just think about who follows meme pages. Probably a younger generation who understands memes in the first place. So who has more money, younger generation or older generation? Obviously, or the older people have more career experience. They usually have more capital, right? In general, it's just normal. But especially with like Gen Z or Gen Alpha or whatever generation, the people who watch memes, let's say TikTok brain rot, right? Like you're hearing these terms. Usually those are just kids, anywhere between like 12 and 16, 17, who are watching those. And there are some meme pages that are followed by a bit older generation, let's say anywhere between 18 and 25. But still, usually most people under 25 haven't achieved much yet in life. They have a lot, a lot of things going for them because they're still young. They're very time rich. They're billionaires in terms of time, but they don't have money, right? And if you want to make more money, you'd rather have an audience of wealthy people who you can charge a lot of money and sell stuff to wealthy people because they don't complain when they pay, and when they do pay, they're happy with paying and they're happy to do business with you. And broke people, when they pay, they have too many questions and they're a pain in the where. So basically, it's not worth working or just selling anything to people who don't have money because they're stressed about money. Even if you charge them $20, they'll be unhappy. They're like, I have like $50 in my bank account. So let's get into math. Meme page. Let's say I'll be very general here. Let's say an average meme page follower has $100 net worth or $100 to their name. You can say, because usually it's kids in school making jokes, right? Like, or Discord mods, stuff like that. TikTok brain, right? I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying probably most of these people have an average net worth of like $100. There are exceptions, obviously. Some will have $100,000, but most of them, if you have like 1 million followers, on average, they'll have like $100, right? So if you have 1 million followers on a meme page and all of their net worth is around $100, you have $100 million network of your followers, right? Like you have access to $100 million network, which you might say, well, $100 million is a lot. Yes, it's a lot, but that's just like, you're not gonna take all of that money from them, right? It's just like the combined, let's say, net worth of all of your following. If you have 1 million followers, and let's say you have a high net worth page, right? I'm not gonna say it high net worth individuals, because again, that phrase is used for people who have $30 million or more. But let's say high net worth page or high earners page. So let's say it could be finance, it could be startups, it could be VC, it could be investment bankers, or just in general, real estate investors, small business owners, young entrepreneurs, anyone who's making money in the society. And let's say their average net worth is $100,000, which is not a lot. Like, you can definitely get an average of higher if you talk about very, very specific things, right? But in general, high $100,000 net worth is like, all right, it's achievable. Everyone can understand it's achievable, but it's pretty up there compared to the society, right? You're in the top 10%, if not top 5%, right? Depending on which age group you take and which country and stuff like that. But let's say you have 50,000 followers of people like that who follow you, okay? So people whose net worth is $100,000 and you have 50,000 of them, that's a $5 billion network, okay? So you take a meme page with a million, and you take just a page about specific topic which attracts like higher net worth individuals, and the difference between the following is meme page has 20 times more followers, okay? But in terms of money, okay, the 50,000 follower page has 50 times more buying power than the 1 million follower meme page. So you have to think about that, okay? And it's nothing new here. You know, it's the same with TV channels or email newsletters or just like programs, right? If you go to a live event for just anyone, right? It's a live event, festival, whatever, like a massive event. The tickets will be like $20. But if you go to a high net worth individual event, right, where they talk about real estate or they talk about business, they can charge like $5,000 for a ticket, $10,000 for a ticket for that event, right? So it's the same thing everywhere. You just applied the same thing to team pages, and that's it. So that's kind of like a short video from me, so you understand who you're actually attracting, you know, because when I started, I really didn't think in terms of who am I attracting. I was thinking in terms of numbers, purely numbers, especially when I started my email newsletter. I was like asking these questions like, how many subscribers do I have to start monetizing and stuff like that? And people were laughing at me when I would talk to them like that, who were in this space for a long time, because there are email newsletters with 1,000 email subscribers that literally make like $50,000 a month, literally. But those 1,000 people read those emails and they're like high net worth, right? And there are newsletters with probably hundreds of thousands, random emails, like the most random emails, and they barely make any money, right? And I remember I was focusing on the number too much when I started, you know. I was ego driven, right? I wanted to have that big 1M number when I started. And then I realized it's not about the number, it's who follows you, who knows you, not who you know, who knows you. And that's how you become wealthy. That's how you make a lot of money. You attract wealthy people to follow you, and then, you know, at the end of the day, you have a big market to tap into. All right, so that's it from me today. Owner Arna's here. Okay, go to Instagram, follow me, shoot me a message. We'll have a chat. Like this video, comment down below. What should I make my video about next? And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.